This is a Liberty 64 Mercedes Benz 300 SEL 6.8 liter AMG, aka Red Pig. Before going back into the history of the Mercedes Red Pig, let's go on a quick tour of the visual elements of this diecast model. Coming to the front section, there are a pair of headlights on either sides. They are plastic inserts. You might wonder what these white inserts are. They are rally headlights. They are wrapped up with Bosch livery on top of them. And moving much closely onto the top of the radiator, we can see there is this Mercedes emblem. That's really tiny though. Wow, that's really tiny. And in front of it, there is another Mercedes emblem on the radiator grill. We can even observe the mesh inside it. And holding the hood, there are these two black hinges on the either sides of the radiator grill. They are metal inserts as well. And on top of the hood, closer to the windscreen, there is this air intake which is raised slightly above the hood. And on the windscreen, we can see that there are wipers. They are metal inserts. And the beading that is surrounding the windscreen, that is metal insert as well. And moving to the other side, the side view mirrors, that is a metal insert as well. And the door handles, the beading that is surrounding the windows, all of them are metal inserts. Moving to the rear section, the tail lights, they are plastic inserts. And holding onto the trunk, there are two more hinges. There is this double barrel exhaust. It's not a metal insert though, but still I'm satisfied with the metallic look that they have provided. And this Mercedes emblem over here, that is not a metal insert, it's just a paint. And here there is the name of the vehicle 300 SEL, model of the vehicle 300 SEL, that is embodied over here. The actual 300 SEL is a 6.3 liter V8 engine, but this Red Pig, it has a 6.8 liter V8 under its hood. Moving to the other side, especially if you observe closely onto this rear fender, we can see the fuel lid, which is a metal insert as well. Wow, I'm really impressed with the level of details that Liberty 64 has provided. It's just OMG. Now coming to the rims, so these are not metal rims, these are just a plastic ones, but they have this metallic paint on them which match with the beadings and the other metallic elements on this casting. Going to the bottom section of this casting, we can see that the exhaust pipes are running all the way from the engine bay to the rear section. Now going to the tires, the front tires are comparatively smaller than the rear tires, as the rear tires are really wider. Wow. But they haven't provided any brake components inside the rims. Okay, so overall out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It's just a wonderful casting. You know what makes this car look more aggressive? The white tires, the lower stands, the rally lights, the wider fenders, the lack of the front and the rear bumpers. Wow, all these elements make this car look more aggressive. You can see there is the roll cage inside it. This is a left-hand drive vehicle, so there is the steering onto the left side. There is the dashboard. There are rear seats as well. There are front seats which are bucket seats, and you can even see there is this rear view mirror as well inside it. Now coming to the sponsorship decals, we can see there is this stamp on either sides of the car, onto both the sides as well as on the rear trunk. There is this stamp with the name of H.E. Sire. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but he is a German nationalist, socialist politician, stamp dealer and a publisher. Next to it, we can see there is this name of the race driver who have driven this race car in the 1971 endurance racing. Here, to the other liveries, we can see that there is the livery of SECA, 100 octane, Bosch, AMG, and Castrol, Camel 35 filters. And there is this livery of Fredo and Dunlop onto the walls of the tires as well. So, and many people wonder, why do racing cars have so many sponsored decals all over the car? First thing is branding. The second thing is the companies have the logos on them. The companies that have logos on the vehicle can use the team and its vehicle for advertisement, as it builds positive connection to their products. Going back in 1971, AMG race engineers Hans and Erhard, sorry if I pronounced the names wrong, have entered the 24 Hours of Spa, which is an endurance racing event in this Mercedes 300 SEL. So back when 300 SEL was launched, it was a full-size luxury performance vehicle which has a 6.3 liter V8 engine in it. But later, when they have entered this endurance race, they have customized it and made a 6.8 liter engine. When combined with 100 octane fuel, it produced around 428 horsepower and 600 Newton meters of torque. So you might wonder, why is this called as the Red Pig? Yes, in the 6.8 liter engine which is under its hood, along with the stance which is lowered, widened, and with its attractive red hue. So these kind of visual aspects made this nickname Red Pig from the fellow racers. So during that time, this massive beast was competing with a lot smaller and lighter cars, and it still won the second place overall. After the Spa, its racing career was not as successful, and the car ended up getting sold to a military organization for testing the motorway and the aircraft tires. Sadly, later the car ended up being scrapped. But yeah, this legend lives on, as the Mercedes have created a replica which is having the exactly same details as the original version of it. So later in 2020, this Red Pig was sold at an auction for around 432,500 euros. It may not be the real thing, but yeah, it is still a homage to one of the true legends. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.